Well, welcome to this week's Pathways Wrap, proudly brought to you by Ingenia Holiday Parks. Unfortunately, Joe O'Callaghan can't be with us this week. He's laid low this week, so we hope you feel better, Joe. But it was a big weekend of Pathways football. It started on Thursday night down in Melbourne with our Jersey Flegg team playing the Victoria Thunderbolts. Unfortunately, they let the Thunderbolts get away to too big a start. They came back in the end, but they fell short by about 4 points at Amy Park in the curtain raiser to the NRL game. Then on Saturday, our Harold Matthews team, the under-17s, took on the Magpies, the top 4 team from out in the western suburbs. It was a tough game for the boys, but they showed plenty of character up against that team. Then it was the SG Ball team, an absolute heartbreaker for those guys. They were in control most of the game up against the Magpies, but a little error at the end led to a victory to the home side. Then we had our Tarsha Gale team, the under-19s women's team. They took on the Penrith Panthers out at Panthers Stadium. They got the chance to experience playing in that stadium environment for the first time, which will serve them well as they progress through their careers. They went down to the Panthers, but another solid effort from the girls. The final competition game of the weekend was our New South Wales Cup team. They took on Mounties out at Albury Keach Reserve and they got away with a great win, 32 points to 18 away from home. A solid performance from the men there, and they're looking to build momentum as they head into the start of the season. Now, our Harvey Norman women's team, they finally got out on the field. Due to all this weather, they finally got their first trial match away. They played the Wentworthville Magpies and they had a solid 5-2 victory in that trial match. So things are looking good for the ladies as they prepare for game 1 of their season in April. Now it's time for our feature Pathways interview, and this week we speak to Grossemy. He's the captain of our SG Ball team and a member of the Black Rabbits development squad. Let's hear from Louis right now.
Still at uni, starting my second year in about a month. I'm studying sports exercise management, and I'm also a personal trainer as well every morning. It's hard work, but it's good. I love it. Hi, my name's Grossemy. I'm 18 years of age. I play second row and lock, and I play for the SG Ball and Jersey Flegg in the South Sydney Rabbitohs. I was born in Randwick, so grew up around Maroubra. Family's from La Perouse, so definitely from the area, South Junior at heart. Yeah, Mum, she comes from a sports background, so it helps heaps. She knows everything that I need to do pre-game and after game. She's made a lot of sacrifices for me as a player and a person on and off the field, so I think without her I'd be lost and I wouldn't be who I am today. My mum was an Ironwoman world champion. She was pretty good. Tried to get me into it, but I couldn't stay away from the footy field. Yeah, started playing footy when I was young, just because my friends were doing it. I thought when I went to Roosters that was probably the best option for me at that time. But you know, I just felt like when I was playing, I didn't have pride in what I was wearing, what jersey I had on, because the club South's just so built around the community and what they believe in. It's so deep in wealth, but playing at Roosters, I just didn't feel right. So once I come over, there's actual pride in my jersey, and I play for my family, I play for my friends, and I play for the community and the club. Playing A grade, no, it was a good experience. You just got to run hard, tackle hard. There's nothing more about it. If you don't have heart, you're not going to survive out there. Pretty blessed to be in that program, and it's really good. The coaches for the NRL coming down as well as the players coming to help us, so it's a lot more specific in the skill refinement ways, but we also get to train at the facilities that the young players use. So it's honestly like having a wealth of knowledge right in front of you. Like all the boys, when they talk, they just sit around and listen. Like they don't really have to say much, but we're stuck on site, and Bowie as well, just listening to whatever they say, because we know that whatever they're talking about is going to help us as a team and it's going to benefit us all. There's a few boys up in NRL who are good players, and they're also my best mates, so I'm proud of them. Oh yeah, it just makes you want to be up there with them. Every day at work, I just want to be there with those boys, so that's the goal.
Great to hear from Louis there, and I'm sure he will graduate up to the Jersey Flegg team later on in the season. Now, it's a big weekend of Pathways football, Friday and Saturday at both of our home grounds at Accor Stadium and, of course, at the Ironmark High Performance Centre at Redfern Oval. The New South Wales Cup team, they will be the curtain raiser to the NRL fixture, playing against the North Sydney Bears. They are the feeder team to the Sydney Roosters. They'll be playing on Friday night out at Accor Stadium Stadium with a kick-off at 5:40 p.m. Then there are 4 games at the Ironmark High Performance Centre at Redfern Oval against the Roosters and also the Parramatta Eels in the Pathways grade. So get out to both games, get behind the guys in the red and green, and we want to hear your support for our Pathways team. Thanks for tuning in to the Pathways Wrap, brought to you by Ingenia Holiday Parks.